We're here with Cookie Watkins, Tina Turner tribute artist. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Are you going to get us rolling today?
No, we're not going to roll too much, but we're going to do some special things.
Okay.
Some special things, maybe. We'll see.
So what inspired you to become a tribute artist, and why did you pick Tina Turner?
Well, the story is, I was a singer first. I was a performer on Broadway. I did a show called Beehive, which I portrayed Tina Turner.
Okay.
And people used to come and see me in the Village in New York and see me on Broadway, and they say, "Oh my God, you're so much like Tina." And I'm going, "Yeah, but Tina's a wild woman. I'm not like that." You know, and then Tina was making her comeback, and when songwriters decided to look for material for her, they said, "There's a lady who sounds just like Tina. She even looks a little like her, and her name is Cookie." So they found me, and I sang on about 3 demos for Tina Turner.
Oh.
And what happened was, when she heard them, she said, "Who is that? Who's that voice? That voice?" She said.
She approved.
Yeah, I mean, she was listening to it, was like mirroring herself. So what happened was, she said, "I'm going to meet her." So she came to New York for 10 days to do a show at the Ritz, and they had me, set me up to come and meet her, and it's been history ever since.
And you met her?
I met her.
How was it?
It was, you know what? It was really funny because she was sitting in her dressing room with all these roses and stuff, and she had a hat, like a little Applejack hat on, and I walked in with who knows what I had on back then, those crazy days, and she just started laughing. And I said, "Why is she laughing at me?" And she said, "It's not so much that I know who you are, but you look like me." You know, and I said, "Well, okay, I guess I do, but you're Tina Turner and I'm Cookie," so moving right along, you know, that's what it was. But just like I said, I always had similarities of her, and when I came to Vegas, I did a show called Beehive again, almost 20 years later.
Oh.
I don't know how I pulled that one off. I must have felt
But you did
at
it.
home. I did it, I sure did. And what happened was, the show closed, and when it was time for me to go home, back to New York, a producer by the name of Johnny Stewart had a show called Legends in Concert, decided to call me up and say, "I hear that you're Tina Turner." And I said, "No, I'm Cookie, and who are you?" And he explained who he was, he explained his show. And from there on, I started working for Legends in Concert, and it's I've been in Vegas now 21 years. I left my home in New York.
And I'm sure it took a lot to get down all of her moves.
Well, you know what? Yeah, in heels. I could do it in sneakers, but I mean, to do it in heels, it takes something. And I'll tell you what, thank God I have not sprung, broke, tore anything yet.
Okay.
Never.
So let's knock on wood. Somebody find some wood.
So you ready to perform?
Yeah, why
Okay.
not?
All right, we'll let you get to it.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for me? Well, caught 'cause I need you. My heart's on fire. Come to me, wild and wire. Oh, when you come to me, give me everything I need. 'Cause you are simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. Oh, stop where you are, hang on every word you say. Oh, tear us apart, oh baby. Oh, there's no place I'd rather be but here. Each time you leave me, I'm still losing control. Walk away with my heart and my soul. I can even feel you when I'm alone. Oh, oh, don't let go. Better than all the rest. Well, better than anyone. Oh, anyone I've ever met. baby. Oh, there's no place I'd rather be but right here in UNLV. Cause you are your best. Okay. Well, thank you.
We're giving
Thank you.
tribute to Tina Turner.
We sure are. We sure at UNLV.
You sound just like her.
Do
I? No, really. It was and then the facial expressions, because that's what reminds me of her the most. You know, the facial expressions.
Really? Oh,
yes.
Should I use this anymore? I don't need this.
You're
do I?
fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm mic'd anyway. Okay, yes, I do. Well, thank you so much.
So where can we expect to see you performing next?
Get a plane ticket. And you can come and go with me to Australia.
Oh, Australia.
No, actually, I'll be leaving on the 14th of November for Australia. And actually, that's just the rehearsal space. My show is in New Zealand.
Oh.
For one night.
All right. So
And
we'll
then
look
I'll
out
come
for
back.
you there.
Yeah, you better. But when I come back, you know, I will keep, like, you know, I don't have a website. People just kind of, I don't know.
Know you.
Osmosis. They know me. Just, that's it, girl. They just know me. And they call me and say, are you home? And yeah, where you working? You know, but hopefully I'll do some things here in town. But I like working out the country a lot because that's where Tina works. And her her fan base is out the country. So that's where I have to go.
Well, thank you so much for being
Well,
here.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.